You got your credits. That is good then. What's that? There you go. Good plan, Zoe. Be done with it? Cool. Well, that didn't mean we stopped learning. Just meant we did it a little different way. Hello.
Hi, Eric.
Okay.
Does she split like at half? Because they got two.
You can, if you want. I'm okay on my own today.
Okay.
So if you want to go to 203 with Mr. Nelson, that would be fine. And see if he has something for you. Because like I said, for what we're doing today, I will be fine on my own.
All right.
You know where
Thank
his
you.
room is? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? Good, wonderful, excellent, amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Nice having these conversations. Why are you tired? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the question of the day today. Would you rather go into outer space, go explore the deep parts of the ocean in a submarine, or go on an expedition to the North, or you could do the South Pole? Which one would you rather do, ladies and gentlemen? Think about it, and I will get back to you in 1 second after I get attendance here. All right. By the way, yesterday's total was 5. How many times do you think today?
Oh, right. It's telling me it's not.
Yeah, that was how many times we got interrupted by having to let somebody in.
4.
You're going with 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Going with 4.
Wait, we're starting something new now?
Well, yeah, I might as well make myself entertained as long as I'm doing it, right?
I know, entertain yourself. What are we doing?
Well, we're seeing how many times I have to open the door for late people.
I'm gonna go 6.
You're going 6 now. You went from 4 to 6.
What's my number?
Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know.
Well, that's the point. You got to take a guess.
2 less of people.
You know, the amazing part is Christopher was here for at 7:10 this morning.
Yeah.
And now he's gone. So.
They might be all tardy.
Well, they're not here on time, right?
There's half this class in here.
No, the majority of you are here. All right.
Miss Gardner's here today.
So, nope, she's not. She's not. So we'll survive. We will survive, ladies and gentlemen. There's one. You're not. Could you explain to me why that is?
I wasn't paying attention in time. I was here in the parking lot. I was not paying attention.
You do understand what the definition of late is, right?
I am not late. I am a little behind. A little slow.
That's a nice way to put it.
Some people would call it late. So.
I think it's slow.
Okay. Well, however you define it, there are 3 choices in attendance: present, absent, tardy. So you're right. You're not late. You're tardy.
Right, Mr. Brand?
Right? What?
If you're not 15 minutes earlier, then you're considered late.
No, I'll just settle for you being here before the bell rings. I've given up on that whole you should be here 15 minutes early stuff because
Unless if you had a
apparently
pass.
it doesn't work.
Unless if you had a smoke pass. Between classes, unless you had a smoke pass.
But that's different, Zoe. Okay, that's different. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So again, our question of the day: would you rather go into space, go explore the depths of the ocean in a submarine, or would you rather go on an expedition to the Arctic?
The North or South Pole?
I didn't put on there somewhere warm because I want it to be a little bit tougher decision for you. Okay? All right. So which one? Which one do you want to do? Good. That's one of the choices. Space.
And then
Or exploring the Arctic area, the North or the South Pole. Which one are you going with, Kevin?
I'm going with Antarctica because I really love snow. And,
You're going to find a lot of it there.
And like, what's it called? I want to go in one of those like, what's it called? Those little trucks that that they go on the snow.
Little trucks that go on.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Are you
and
talking about
just-
That is a good
something
idea.
like that, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That is a.
And I hate space.
I
don't
do
know.
have
I
an
just don't
idea
like
now.
heights.
Okay. When you're in space, I don't know if you can actually fall. But okay. Because I'm not a big fan of heights either. But in space, I guess it would be okay because there's no ground to fall into. So, all right. All right. Christian, what's your choice? North Pole? Okay. All right. Kiana?
North Pole. Why? Because submarine. Going on a submarine. We're just gonna look how that went.
Well, but remember, our U.S. Navy has submarines all over the place. So,
Actually,
Two.
just because I want to go in an igloo.
you want to go in an igloo? Okay. Okay, so you want to go in an igloo. All right. Then you better go to the North Pole. All right. All right. Victoria?
I don't know. This is hard because I love the stars and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I also love polar bears. I want to see a
You
polar
love
bear.
polar bears.
Yeah, and that would be my chance to see one, like up
Okay.
close in person.
I don't think you want to see a polar bear up close and personal.
I do.
So,
So I gotta say probably the North Pole.
okay.
One time experience.
The North Pole. All right.
And
All
they're
right.
slowly extincting. So
Okay. Okay. All right. Zoe, what's your choice?
The North Pole because I get to see one of my favorite animals.
Which is?
A snow fox, which is an Arctic fox.
Okay.
Which is known as an Arctic fox.
Okay. All right. All right. Yamena, where are you going? The North. I threw that one in at the last minute. I didn't think that was going to be a very popular choice, ladies and gentlemen. But okay. Okay. All right. Mariana, you go to space? Okay. You want to experience no gravity, or just it seems cool to be there? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Faith?
I want to go to space. I want to
Okay.
like no gravity.
Now you do well. Okay. You do realize the closest thing to that on Earth. Anyone? The closest thing to being in zero gravity on Earth? Go scuba diving.
Oh, right.
Scuba diving is like being in zero gravity because you're basically weightless. You don't sink, you don't float, you pretty much just stay
how
there.
big they're new things.
All right, Brianna. Which one?
It's gonna be
Space?
like two.
Okay, apparently nobody wants to go deep in the ocean. All right, all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ethan.
This one is huge.
I think I would go into space
Okay.
because there's so much of it left unexplored.
You're not planning on coming back?
That's how
Whoa.
big it is.
Think back.
Well, then you're probably not exploring a whole lot of it.
In like a year's time,
In a year's time, you won't even make it to another planet.
right?
You're gonna be old and like age faster.
You're going to be old and age faster.
Well, we picked submarine, but we know what happened with that one.
No, I'm not saying you're. Okay, there's been space shuttles that have exploded. There have been people who have died exploring the North and the South Pole.
That's true.
So, again, if you're basing it off of one incident, none of these are safe to do. Of course, you could get killed walking down the street when a bus runs you over.
You're right.
So, again, I'm not trying to be the morbid one here, but again, it's about which adventure would you like to have? Which thing would you like to do?
Oh, submarine.
So,
It's easy.
Okay. All right. All right. Ethan,
The North Pole.
the North Pole. Okay. Lucy? Okay. Space. All right. Alexa?
Submarine.
Submarine? Okay. See, I don't know if I would want to do the North Pole. I think that'd just be too dang cold. I mean,
But you can bundle up really nice.
you can, but again,
Oh yeah.
I-
wanna go ice fishing. That'd be sick.
and I don't know how much there is to see up there. You know what I mean? Of course, people could say the same thing about space. I think the cool thing to do to me would be to go deep in the ocean, see what kind of life is down deep in the ocean, things like that. That's the kind of thing that I think I would like to explore. But again, choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
I wondered why until you said it today, why the most was there and why.
Okay.
Mr. Brandon, since we're on the topic of would you rather and stuff like that, have you seen the new Bay Beach park?
The playground,
Yeah.
the all-inclusive playground. I have not. I've seen pictures of it.
That thing is huge.
So, didn't they have to take down a ride or two at Bay Beach?
No. Oh yeah.
Didn't they take down like the Sea Dragon or something?
Yeah.
Did they replace it?
So mad.
You're so mad.
And then
How often do you go to Bay Beach?
Huh?
How often do you go to Bay Beach?
I used to go there all the time. in summer.
What is used to?
Last year.
Oh,
Shut up.
And then they took the
so you'd rather them keep a ride that's unsafe than take it down?
Yes.
and they took the falling star off
It was
too.
fun because my friend hated it. So I made her go on.
Oh, well, of course. That's what a good friend does. You know what? I hate doing this. Well, we're going to go do this.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about, again, we're going to go through that nuclear symbol we did. I got a little activity in the back for you that we're going to do in just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Just a reminder, we'll have our first quiz on Thursday of this week. Okay? So it'll cover electromagnetic radiation and waves, and it will cover mostly nuclear symbols. Okay? The parts of the atom, things like that. Okay? So today what we're going to do is we're going to do this activity. I'm going to go over it, and I'm going to review the two worksheets that we did that were due yesterday. And no, the one is due today, and the other one was due last week, Friday. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I got a couple videos to show you about the Chernobyl incident. We showed you the one about 3 Mile Island. Excuse me. And 3 Mile Island was a nuclear incident that happened on American soil. But for years and years, the worst nuclear accident in the history of the world was in Chernobyl. And that happened long before you guys were born. We're going to take a look at it. It did get passed by the incident that happened in Japan a few years ago, probably about 13 years ago now, where the tsunami hit the power plant. But we'll go back and we'll at least take a look at this one because this was the first major nuclear incident the world came to know. Okay? All right.
Let's go.
I got one more.
I won.
No.
Okay, so for today, ladies and gentlemen, okay, yesterday we took a look at nuclear symbols. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. And our nuclear symbols look something like this, ladies and gentlemen. So take out your periodic tables. Open those up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those out real quick. Okay. Yesterday, we made a note on our periodic table about the electromagnetic spectrum, the different kinds of waves, and how energy and frequency and wavelength react with those. Today, ladies and gentlemen, again, you understand this. You do not need to write this down, but this is a nuclear symbol. Mr. Brand. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. I will. Bye. Mariana, you need to go to room 309. I don't know. They just said send you to room 309. And I said gladly because I'd really like to get rid of her in class. And they said, okay. I don't know. They just said to go to room 309. I'm sorry. I don't know what it's for. I will create a pass for you.
Missing my
We're slowly trying to kill us. You're the first one.
Who?
Mariana.
How am I slowly trying to kill her?
No, the school is trying to slowly kill us. So, and she's the first one.
First of all, we can't legally do that. If we could, this would be a much better place. But second of all, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah.
Alexa said that's what we want. If that's what you want us to think, that would be okay.
What would be okay?
That we're slowly living.
Well, it is what it is. Okay. So, again, this is a nuclear symbol, ladies and gentlemen, and it has certain information on it. This number up here is always the mass number. Okay? This is always the mass number. The mass number is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. Mariana.
I asked you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I didn't hear it. What?
Should I take my stuff?
Yes, please. Again, I don't know if you'll be back or not, but they don't tell us that all the time. They're like, send this student to this room. Okay, I'll send them to that room. Should they bring their things? Well, they're not sure because it was the main office that called for you. So I don't know. Don't look at me that way. They're just relaying a message. Okay, so this is the mass number, ladies and gentlemen. It is equal to the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. The number down here is the atomic number. That is the number of protons. Okay? And if there is something up here, ladies and gentlemen, that would be the charge. The pass is already written. You don't have to worry. Okay? That would be the charge, which is the number of protons minus the number of electrons. To be honest, we're not going to worry much about charge in this unit. Okay, we've already done that when we talked about the parts of the atom and the structure of the atom and chemical reactivity. Sometimes the electrons do change in an atom, but it isn't very often during a nuclear reaction. So we are not going to totally worry about that very much, ladies and gentlemen. But I will tell you this, that on your quiz on Thursday, I will give you a symbol like this, and I will expect you to break everything down. What this number is, find the number of protons, find the number of neutrons, things like that, okay? Now, the other important thing, the reason that this is set up this way, ladies and gentlemen, and what works out nice about it, is if you subtract the two numbers in front, whatever number you get, this is equal to the number of neutrons. Okay? That's equal to the number of neutrons. Now, again, the reason this is important, ladies and gentlemen, is in a nuclear reaction, this, and this can all change. They can all change in a nuclear reaction, okay? Even, ladies and gentlemen, this, which is the symbol, which also gives you the name, and then it will tell you the atomic number as well, okay? That, ladies and gentlemen, in a nuclear reaction, we are going to find out that can change as well. Okay? Questions? All right. So, come on up. Grab a dry erase marker and grab one of these sheets, please.
Do we all need one or just?
Yep.
It's like Pathfinder from Matrix.
All right. So today's activity, ladies and gentlemen, can be done on your own. It can be done with a partner. However you wish to do it, that is absolutely fine. If you have a partner, you can use one of the two sheets. There are 6 different elements that you will be doing, so you're going to fill up 2 of these sheets and then some. But again, you may do, if you're doing this on your own, you could do 2 of them, have me come over and check it, and then you could move on to the next ones after cleaning it off, and I will show you how to do that, okay? So, at the back lab station, ladies and gentlemen, do not write this on there. I'm just showing you what to do. At the back lab stations, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 sides of the room in the back are split up so that it is the same elements on that side of the room and the same elements on this side of the room. So it doesn't matter which side of the room you go to. But once you go to one side, please stay on there, because if you switch to the other side, you may end up doing elements you've already done. So when you get to the station, ladies and gentlemen, there is an element written at the station, and let's say it's something like this. Okay? So again, you don't necessarily have to write the symbol down. If you want me to check it for you, though, you got to let me know exactly what it is. There are no charges with anything, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay? So from this symbol now, I want you to fill in the information down below. So from this symbol, there would be 6 protons. From this symbol, there would be 6 electrons. Why? Because these, when there is no charge, have to be what? The same or equal. The number of neutrons is you take the 2 numbers in front and you subtract them. 14 minus 6 is 8, and the mass number is 14. The name of this is carbon 14. Okay? So that is what you are going to do. Do the other element at that station. Make sure, call me over. I will check through it. Make sure you've got it correct. Then you can go to one of the other stations that is on that side. Okay? So there are 6 different elements there. After you get 2 of them done, though, you're going to need to clean this off, ladies and gentlemen. So at the station in the middle back there, there is a bottle with some spray in it, which is cleaner for the dry erase marker. So you're going to take and you're going to just spray your sheet a couple times. There are towels there, and then you're going to clean it off, and it will come out pretty much as good as new for you. And now you can move to the next station. Now, if you get there and this isn't dry, you may have to let it dry out a little bit, because if it's wet, it will not write on it. Okay? And now you can just move on to the next station. Now, there are also these out there. You don't need them. I put them out there, and then I decided it was better for me to have you get one individually. Okay? So you need to work your way through the 6 elements that are back there. Questions? Okay, you can start wherever you'd like, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you can work alone or you can work with a partner. Choice is yours. Everything you need is back there. Go to work, ladies and gentlemen.
Are all the markers like this dead?
You could try a different one if you would like. And some of them, if you write with them, it's been a while since I've used them. They're new, but some of them will get better if you write with them a little bit.
They're like brand new markers.
They were, yeah. I mean, I literally just went and got them. They've just been sitting in there for a little while. Let's put it that way.